the K form omega. If omega in AKN closed is called closed form. Closed form. Closed form. The omega equals 0. And exact form omega AKM if and only if omega is equal to b, d eta eta is k minus k minus 1 form. Then exact form. Since d and the double d is 0, so any exact form included in is closed form. So the exact form included in set of exact form, set of closed form. Let us know the set of all closed K form on M by ZK. So this define ZKM. This define the set of BKM. There is ZKM equal kernel D AK plus 1 BKM image D AK minus 1 equal AK. Hence here kernel and image stand for kernel, kernel image over a linear map. Both ZKM and BKM are linear subspace of AKM, of course. Definition 3.9. Let M be an n-dimension infinite manifold. Well, you may know already, so I don't write now already. The quotient space is KDM. Drum. The suffix dr stands for drum. The abbreviation of the name of drum. dr. It's KM. ZKM BK quotient with the space of order with K closed form on ZKM on M by space of order with K exact form BKM is called drum. It's called K-dimensional drum cohomology group. K-dimensional drum homology group. For a closed K from omega. So for a closed K form, omega. We denote the class it depends in the drum chromosomes group by omega. HKDRN. And call this drum chromosomes class represented by omega. Also, we call the direct sum HKDRM. Of course, n is the dimension of this manifold, we assume. We call this drum cohomology group of M. In other words, the drum chromosome group of M is a chromosome of the co-chain complex. Chromosome group is a chromosome of the co-chain complex. So there is M DA1M okay, can you wait? I'm thinking this sentence. Thinking of this sentence. The drum chromosome group of M is a chromosome of the co-chain complex. What is a co-chain complex? That's it. We said, okay. Let it be. Leave it as it is. I might mention this after this or next class, next lecture, next speaking. If we said is that we have we define new notation. We have it's the MRD what is the chromosomes. This co-chain complex is called the hormone. This is I think this is a homology group. This co-chain complex. Co-chain complex. Co-chain complex. I forget. I don't know. On the other hand, A star M is equipped with a product structure defined by external products. This product structure induces its theorem in the following way. If X is the OK, Y K form, L form in drum cohomology, represented by closed form. This, but then we said give us M XY. What is XY? this product is defined on H-DLM. So here we since omega and the eta is there y omega is closer home, of course closer home、ここには ZB of course closer home there is certainly is closer home, and so this is included in HK plus L this form. And if and it's whether it is independent of the choice of the representation of omega and eta. Yes, it is. Okay, I show you. If we omega dash omega plus d xi eta dash eta plus d tau, then omega dash eta dash equal omega plus d xi eta plus d tau. Of course, psi plus omega d tau omega d tau omega d tau omega d tau, so which is of course omega d tau plus ちょっと d xi eta d xi plus d tau. I only expanded this product to each segment. Yeah, very easy. And but we can rely to the terms after the second term. Omega tau because the omega equals 0, so this term corresponds to this term. Okay, the omega equals 0, so and the xi and eta and d eta equals 0, so we write only this, and xi d tau d tau equals 0, so we write only this. もうこうは d xi 2回かかっては d xi and d tau, so this term is so xi dash eta dash equal xi eta equal eta. So the product xy is determined independently of the choice of closed form representing xy. Also, obviously, yx equal minus 1 k product L times xy. Really? y ちょっと待って xy KL form. Yeah, xy is KL form, which is quotient by k plus LZ boundary. K form boundary. So K from yeah, you can check this x dx1 dx じゃあ k y dy バラバラバラまあでも you can 一回これif one base go over on this term, my sign is changing k times, and that process is repeated l times. So sign is changed. The sign of this term changed kl times. So this is right. So H is the DRM equipped with product structure is drum cohomology algebra is called drum cohomology algebra. M and B seems mindful. Okay, so we define. We know new algebra. Drum cohomology is not only cohomology but also algebra. Okay. M and B seems mindful and F, yeah, the talk is seem to go to new direction. A new direction, okay. F and safety map. Then a pullback. 上はプルバックか。プッシュフォワードかと。Okay, proper is a K form, so we can define pullback, yeah. Differential form by F induce. Differential form by F induce. Induce a homeomorphism F. Drum computer algebra. Array homeomorphism map. So in practice, if x HGRK divided by degree omega. Third omega is a degree k cross from on m. We set まあこれを f star x this is well defined interval of the choice of omega. Really? This well defined interval choice of if omega, yeah, let's check now. If omega plus the eta. Linear map so and pullback. I suppose pullback is differentiation is the eta the eta those are x. That is it. Eta of we will check this later. Sorry. I don't know. So there. So this is very different. By proportion 121. Okay. Let's check. Okay, proportion 21. Proportion 21. Yeah, df star F star omega, which we'll check later. Okay, let's continue this part, drama chronology. in practice, if x is dependent by degree k square. Concerning the product, we have concerning product. If we have f star xy, if f star xx, f star is the y, for arbitrary xy, or xy. Really. So if let ZP seems to for the composition of the MP, 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 well, this is of course. Okay. Oh, okay, let's check this. It's XY. F star XY. F star XY. So, what do you mean? F star X. F star is so F star is homeomorphism. Homeomorphism, I think. Linearity is okay. Linearity is okay. And F star X theta eta plus theta, F star omega eta plus omega plus d F star tau d具材 F star eta plus df. So, this the equal the F star d F star omega is K form, so えーっと、how to get how to getちょっと待って、how do I get で D ちょっと待ってね。I think this is already exact form じゃないわ。close form, so I can write. Of course, any. Sorry, ちょっと I'm return to the omega. そう。F star omega is close form. So sorry. Close form. So we can write. So we write and D8 eta. So and star cosine tau and the cosine tau d cosine tau sorry そうか nothing だから、this so if the omega t だからこれはねif the equal f star omega f star y. This is this means f star xy equal f star x f star y. Yes, thank you. And B drum theorem. Since the drum chromosome of symmetry manifold is defined using a differential form, it will seem to depend essentially on differential structure of M. However, in reality, it is determined only by the property of M as physical space. It's the M なんかseems to be defined by the differential structure of M, but it's determined only by the property of topological space. Topological structure of M, not stronger structure of differentiality. Is the drum theorem that explains this fact concretely. LV assumed manifold, so I don't like. Then two chain complexes are defined for M, namely the drum complex and the thin infinity drum complex. And thin infinity singular and thin infinity singular chain complex. It's the integral of differential from on chain which gives the relation between these two. We define map cochain chain which gives the relation. We define a map IAKM infinity KM first for omega and its complex let say infinite singular case simplex. This is a singular. I omega sigma so delta k sigma omega. I think なんか m あったらデルタ k なんでしょうね。something like this triangle なんかシンギュラースペースシンギュラーによってシンプレックスなんか we call simplex to on m to sigma, so we can define integral omega on sigma using is defined by the right hand side delta k オメガを引き戻すオメガ is pulled back by sigma. For arbitrary single k chain C, define so we can extend this definition to arbitrary singular k chain by linearity. Omega C is C infinity singular complex. Omega C デルタ K is a summation of simply singular case simplex. So this may be C. Many many simplex may be used. Let us denote the collection of maps. Let us denote the collection maps for its degree k by same symbol. So I m to m lemma. The map I is cochain map. Cochain map. There is the diagram AKM AK plus 1 M C K infinity M OK I delta is cochain map. Delta I think delta is cochain map theory, and delta is commutative. Proof. Omega AKM and K from AKM and C K plus 1 dimension singular ice aberrate set. Arbitrary singular K plus 1 chain. Chain. Then by Stokes Brown chain, I the omega C Stokes theorem. C the omega. This is defined. This is defined. Okay, this defined. And after that, delta C. This is a Stokes theorem, and I omega delta C. Therefore, we have LD equal delta plus I. What is delta? Yay. I delta di equal I omega. Yes. I omega delta from C. I think this is C. C is but omega and delta C. C, I don't know. C. What is cochain map? No, I forget. I will review. So I check. By lemma 31, the map I assign is induced in the homomorphism. Homomorphism induce ちょっと移行で induce I homomorphism is the M A is the yes. So this is a induce. I think this is の方にたら it's the homomorphism map. So 7 31 drum 7. Let me be a symphony manifold. Then let me be a symphony manifold cochain map is isomorphism. This is a statement. M be a symphony manifold I cochain map I induce an isomorphism on from A star D element to I star S star infinity. As when remarked, the natural inclusion symphony induce isomorphism. Infinity is symphony. Therefore, symphony is natural and symmetric to the singlet chromoid group A star MR over M with. If we combine this factor and the above, we obtain natural isomorphism. Oh, really? So, remark H star M equal H star natural inclusion. H star MZ. So it's natural isomorphism. So it's the and H star infinity M is natural sum to the single chromosomes A star MR. So if we combine these factors that have drawn cause, we obtain a natural isomorphism. So A star MR and so it's the demo this is isomorphism to this, so isomorphism this to this, so what do I mean? I'm confused so but this is time, especially with the drum. This is conclusion. Drum chronology is typically invariant. There is drum chronology of the two atomic symmetry manifolds Earth in natural way.